Tong Pave with Holomua Consulting Group. Thank you for joining us for today's Holomua's Helpful Hints. Today I'm going to discuss the topic of economic disadvantage as it relates to the SBA 8A Business Development Program. As you may know, in order to qualify for this program, a business must be a majority owned and controlled by an individual who is economically disadvantaged. So what exactly does that mean? Well, let me start by breaking down the definition, and then I'm going to discuss how it's practically applied. So here is the definition of economically disadvantaged. In short, these individuals have experienced difficulties in competing in the business world because of their identity as members of a specific group. These groups include, but are not limited to, Native Americans, African Americans, Asian Pacific Americans, and Hispanic Americans. As part of the 8A application process, the SBA will look at a couple of things. First, they'll look at your economic disadvantage narrative. In this narrative, you would list specific instances in which you've experienced challenges in getting into and succeeding in business. Second, SBA will look at your personal finances. This includes your tax returns and your personal financial statement, or SBA Form 413. SBA has established certain thresholds that an individual must meet in order to be qualified as economically disadvantaged. In our experience, this financial component is what SBA will largely base their determination on. The financial thresholds at the time of application are listed here. As you can see, first, your personal net worth needs to be less than $250,000. The way you calculate this is you subtract your liabilities from your assets. There are certain things that are not included in this calculation, including the value of your primary residence, any retirement accounts that you don't have access to without penalty, as well as the value of your interest in the applicant business. The second threshold is that your average 3-year adjusted gross income cannot be more than $250,000. Finally, the fair market value of all of your assets cannot exceed $4 million. This is an example of what the SBA Form 413 will look like, and it's where you would identify all of your personal finances. As you can see, one column you would list all of your assets, and the second column you would list all of your liabilities. Please note that if you're married, you would split all joint assets or liabilities. So for example, if you have a savings account with a balance of $100, one spouse would list $50, the other spouse would list the remaining $50 on their Form 413s. I highly recommend that you verify that you meet all of these financial thresholds before pursuing or moving forward with the 8A application. For other helpful tips on this topic, as well as how to complete the SBA Form 413, please click on the link provided here to visit our blog. Thank you again for joining Holomua's Helpful Hints.